as y'all can see, I got my crap together, and dude, for the last 48 hours, other than the 10 hours I was sleeping, um, I was busting my butt to be able to get this computer turned back on, get my cell phone hooked up, get all this crap done, and I finally was able to get my computer turned back on, and here we are. So we're live. We're good to go. I think everything's working. Please leave comments. Let me know what you got. If you're watching the show from my personal page, which is Kevin Sockwell, please take just 2 seconds and go over to the actual grind page itself and click on the link there so that you can actually watch the show live on the grind page, and you'll get to see all of the comments, get to see everything that's going on, where everybody else is if you're watching my personal page, you won't be able to see any of the comments or interact with anybody. But if you do that and you go over to the grind page, you'll get to see everything. You can keep actually in good with it, and it'll be much better. It'll be a much better interaction if you go there. Anyway, so let's start off tonight's show with some of our sponsors. And let's see who we're going to start with tonight. Let's start with our good friends over at Urban Rides Magazine. Urban Rides Magazine, man, they are all digital. They also have the print magazines, which are just freaking awesome. They're not even really like magazine style magazines. These things are actually insanely awesome. Coffee table books, man. I mean, they're really, really cool. So go check them out at urbanridesmagazine.com, or you can hit them up on Facebook at Urban Rides Magazine on Facebook. Let them know that we sent you over there. Next up is our good friends over at Level Up Audio Towers. Level Up Audio Towers is just one of those cool things that it's a small utility type trailer, like a power plant, but it's full of batteries and amps and speakers and all kinds of stuff. Plus it telescopes up, man, maybe 15, 20 feet, sometimes higher, depending on the model you get. But these things are great for outdoor venues where you're speaking to large crowds. So it can be a PA system, or it can be just a huge party system, man. Turn up the jams, got light shows, got everything on it. Go check them out on Facebook at Level Up Audio Towers. Next up is our good friends over at Squealing Pigs Audio. Mr. Lonnie Rebels right here in Baytown, Texas, builds some of the coolest, baddest bikes out there. He does his own powder coating. He does a lot of his own paint and everything, and he does awesome stereo systems from mild to wild, whatever you can think of. Mr. Lonnie Rebels is the guy to go see in Baytown, Texas. Squealing Pigs Audio. Next up are our good friends over at Trulers, Trulers.com. Check them out. It's one of the coolest products you can actually have if you're in the motorcycle industry, or if you're in woodworking, or if you're into painting cars, painting bikes, upholstery. They're magnetic or stickers, and they're just awesome rulers. You got to go check them out at Trulers.com and just check out everything they've got over there. You can also find them at Trulers on Facebook. So go check them out and tell them Kevin with the Grind sent you. Next up are our good friends over at Print Signs and Designs, PSD. They made all of the Grind t-shirts, which are still in my trailer right now. If I told you guys everything that was going on, y'all wouldn't believe me. But we will be having most of that stuff at the first of the year. Everything is going to be cool. Everything is going to be going on. I'll have the t-shirts for sale. I've got a couple other things I want to start doing next year, along with the 2022 National Build-Off. But anyway, go check out PSD, Print Signs and Designs, and tell them the Grind sent you over there to check them out. Next up is our good friends over at Indiana Thunder Roads. Indiana Thunder Roads Magazine, man, I'll tell you what, they just did a whole page advertisement on our good friend Shy South. And as you know, Shy South won the 2021 Grind National Biker Build-Off Builder's Choice Award. And man, they got a full page layout. You got to go check them out in Indiana Thunder Roads Magazine. Another killer magazine for the motorcycle industry. Next up is the good stuff. Here's a video. Watch this video closely. If you want a video done like this, Mr. Earl Hopkins does them. They're $250 to get a video like this. So there we are. So that I would say thank you to all of our sponsors. We will be looking for new sponsors for the 2022 year. So all of these sponsors, I hope most of them come back, but we'll see. What's up, Marsha, Logan Black, Lori, Nancy Weems, Dan, Bruno, Uncle Bruno, Amanda Rodriguez, Ricky Brewer, Marsha Fitzpatrick, William Cole, Brian Morgan, Robert Davis, Ben Heck, Mr. Crooms in the house, Gus Gray's in the house. Man, so many people are watching. Mr. Kenny Odom's in the house, Diego Lara's in the house, Mr. Gary Dubois is in the house, and we got a bunch of people watching tonight. So what I would like to discuss tonight is, well, hello, Janice, is again, for just a little bit, I'd like to discuss the 2022 National Biker Build-Off. 2022 National Biker Build-Off will be held in Galveston, Texas. It starts November 3rd, and it will be a 2 to 3 day event this year. We are going to be one of the featured attractions at the show, from what I understand. So this year will be a lot more organized. It'll be a lot more professional looking, be a lot better, and hopefully a lot more money will be given. But let's jump off of that real quick, man. So all you guys know, I ended up getting a new cell phone, and whenever you get new cell phones and stuff like that, you got to transfer all your data over. Well, man, I'll tell you what, for the last 2.5 days, man, I have been doing nothing but trying to get Facebook set back up. It locked me out of my own account, locked me out of the account on my laptop, which you're seeing me here right now. Locked me out of my cell phone, locked me out of my old cell phone. It was a big freaking deal, man. What's up, Mr. Tim? Mr. Tim McNamara's in the house. But dude, I want to talk about specifically bike building tonight. Whether you're building bobbers, choppers, baggers, softails, trikes, whatever you're doing, man. I've gotten the opportunity over the last 4 years, which I'll tell you guys right now, man, sometime in January is our 4-year anniversary. Woohoo! Made it 4 years. The show's grown, got a lot of new fans, a lot of new people watching. I'm trying really hard, just to let you guys know, I'm trying really hard to get Ricky Rocket of Poison, the band Poison, to come on live with us, because he's really big into motorcycles. He does a lot of cool stuff. Plus, he's got a YouTube channel that I think he frequents historical places that are like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre House is Ed Gein. He goes to places where there's been murders, where they've gotten all kinds of cool stuff on his YouTube channel. Just look him up on YouTube at Ricky Rocket YouTube. I don't know the name of the show, but that's why I want to bring him on here. So you guys leave some comments in there, and if anybody's friends with him other than me, just tag Ricky Rocket and let him know we need to get him on the show. I'm also trying to get Mr. Paul Tuttle Jr. on the show. Talked to him earlier this week. I hope he's watching tonight. I know there in New York, it's already 10 o'clock, but I'm trying to get him to come on the show because whether you like him or you don't like him, I give that dude a lot of credit for bringing this industry to the mainstream, which they are very responsible. Them and Jesse James and all of the Motorcycle Mayhems, all of the biker build-offs on the Discovery Channel, all this stuff made this stuff very mainstream. But what I'd like to discuss tonight is bike building in general. A lot of people give this generation of builders a hard time saying that they're just cake decorators and this, that, and the other, which to a degree, it's kind of true that they are cake decorators, but you got to think of the platform that they're using and what they're capable of accomplishing by building these styles of bikes. So these styles of bikes have opened up a whole new platform for stereo systems, for air ride systems, for the big wheels. Everybody's getting really creative with what they're doing to the diamond cut on their jugs. They're doing pineapple cuts. I mean, there's a lot of guys that are going just balls ass crazy on some of these motors and the stuff that they're doing. I mean, it's opened up the powder coating industry, opened up the engraving industry. I mean, it's just done so much for the industry in whole that you got to kind of be proud of everybody for doing what they're doing. Plus, it's, you got guys like Curly. Hell, there's so many of them out there that are starting to manufacture parts specifically for the stereo bikes, for the big wheel baggers, for the soft tails like John Shope's Dirty Tail. I mean, these are all parts that are being brought into the industry that are, putting food on people's tables. So you got to give the credit because this industry is spending a lot of money. A lot of these builders are spending a lot of money in this industry, which is doing really good for the industry. I know this last year was full of a lot of drama, man, a whole lot of drama based around one or two different camps. And the reality of it is, man, is all the shops out there that are doing something and making moves on a daily basis, not shops like mine doing one or two builds a year, but the shops that are actually pumping and churning bikes out every day and employing people, you got to give those guys credit. You also have to look at the baggers. I mean, how many times can you put the same body kit on a bagger before you run out of paint options or design ideas or things like that? So when these guys are continually just dropping bikes week after week, month after month, you got to understand that these guys are, they're kind of handicapped because it almost seems like, well, everything's been done. But there are shops out there that are still doing and still pushing and still coming out with killer designs and killer stuff. So it's really, really cool. But one of the things I'd like to say is when you're in the bagger world, and I've said this to everybody, and if you've been following me at all for any length of period of time, I've always been the guy that said, don't back yourself into a corner. Okay. What I mean by don't back yourself in a corner is, I mean, if all of your customer base is nothing but bagger after bagger after bagger after bagger, you're making money. Well, if you're making that much money, go on and build you a chopper. Go on and build you a bobber. Go on and build you a trike. Eric Contreras over at Powerhouse is doing a hell of a job of building really unique baggers on a regular basis, but he's also branching out. He's doing other types of builds also. And I think in this industry, you need to do that. You can be the most creative guy in the world when it comes to building a bike, but if all you ever build is rolling art, well, it's sometimes hard to sell rolling art on a regular basis. So you've got to be able to build the bikes that people can ride every day, do the performance side like Andy Smith over at Smart Cycle Sounds. He does the stereos, the full builds, but he also offers engine upgrades and performance stuff. He has a dyno machine over there. So all of these shops, when you start adding in all of these extra things that you do, it's going to open up a little more longevity to your shop, especially if you have good customer service and you have good reliability. Reliability isn't just, I build a great motorcycle one time. Reliability means, hey, if there is an issue, the customer comes back, we take care of the issue. So you have to have good customer service. You got to take care of your customers. And to some degree, you got to stay competitive with your pricing. But here and again, I don't think anybody should be competitive with their pricing. I think everybody should charge what they are worth. Because there's new and upcoming shops that don't have a right to charge $100 an hour yet because they haven't paid their dues. They haven't done certain things yet. And I'm not trying to keep anybody from making their money. I mean, if a brand new up and coming shop can charge $100 an hour, $125 an hour in labor, man, you get your money, buddy. But remember this, if you're already at the top, man, there's no room for you to grow. I say that because I know for me personally, when I build the bikes that I build, I typically charge $100 an hour. And I'm one of those fanatical people that I have a notepad. I go out when I get a customer's bike and I buy a brand new notepad. And that notepad goes directly to that bike. And yeah, I'm kind of corny when I do it. But if I know I'm painting a black or going to have a black build, or I'm going to have a blue build or a white build or a red build or whatever, I buy a notebook that's that color. That way, I always know if that notebook gets left around somewhere, that red notebook goes to that red bagger or that red chopper. I've got 2 black bikes. I'll take an eraser, a pencil eraser, and I'll erase and I'll put black bagger and the customer's name on it. And then black bagger and the customer's name on the other one. The reason I do that is because I'm continually taking notes. I might write down in it, that I'm going to do this, 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 and this to this one, but in the other one, I want to do this, this, and this. When you do things like that, you keep yourself very accountable for your time. So if I walk in there, and let's face it, everybody's got a cell phone. I don't know how many people out there wear watches, but I'm a fanatic for watches, so I wear watches all the time. So whenever I start a build, I write down the time, the date and the time. I write it down. The reason that I do that is so I can charge truly for the time I spent working on their bike. And the funny thing is, at the end of the day, you'd be really, really surprised, when you build a bike, how many actual hours you have into building that. And sometimes it's in your favor. Sometimes it's in the customer's favor, but you're not screwing anybody because you're getting paid in actuality for what you're doing. I don't charge the same amount of labor for every bike that I build or everything that I do because some bikes are different builds. So my whole point behind this stuff is that I want to see all the new up and coming shops. I want to see them do good. I want to see all the new up and coming shops, succeed. And, when I see all the strife going on between shops, I actually get to the point where I'm just like, let the strife go, live and let live, move on to see another day. You know what I mean? I like that, but I also know that, not everybody's going to get along. It's never going to happen. Good afternoon, Mr. Donald Henderson. It's good to see you on the show, buddy. What's up, David Miller? Uncle Bruno's in the house, man, laying down them, websites and links and everything. That's pretty awesome. I appreciate that. He said, always in the customer's favor. Well, that's good, Kenny. You would love to do that. Repeat business. You know what I'm saying? If you're always taking care of your customers, you're damn sure going to get them back. But the reason that I say these things, like if you watched a month and a half, 2 months ago, I did a show, it was called Business 101. And it was explaining to people, the way that you set your businesses up is all on you. You got to pick the hours you want to work. And then you have certain shops that are like, nah, we're going to work until we're done. We're going to work until we're done. We're going to work until we're done. Well, the bad thing with that is everybody knows, man, if all you do is work, you're not getting enough sleep. You're not getting enough time to enjoy the money you're making. And even me, I'm probably one of the most guilty people about working. For those that don't know, I work in a chemical plant all day, and I'm there by 6:30 a.m. and I leave at 3. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I leave there and I go straight to the gym and I work out at the gym for an hour. I leave the gym about 4:30, 4:45, and I head straight to my son's school to pick him up from school because he's in an after-school program. When I pick him up at 5:30, I go home, we hang out. I hang out with the family, we eat dinner, spend time together, do homework. And then when my son goes to bed, then I come out in the garage and I'm either doing a motorcycle seat for somebody or I'm tinkering on someone's motorcycle themselves. And then every Thursday night, of course, you guys know I do the show. So I stay very, very busy with a whole lot of different types of things. But with that being said, I also know that every single Friday night, I am not working. That is family night from the time I get off work until Saturday when I decide to get my butt out of bed. That's family night. You've got to keep your family in line. You're doing it for your family ultimately. And if you're not ultimately doing it for your family, what are you ultimately doing it for? If you tell me for the enjoyment of the bike, hey, look, we all enjoy doing a lot of things. And I'm not going to say all the things we enjoy doing, but you can't do it all the time. You get blisters. But you got to prioritize your times, man. And you got to enjoy what you do. You got to enjoy the time off. And, you just need to prioritize time and utilize your time in your favor. I can tell you a couple of shops right now that did not do that, and it would amaze you. Those businesses are out of business. Now, there are other shops that they work a strict time frame, 7 a.m. till 5 p.m. They take an hour to an hour and a half lunch every day, but at 5 p.m., they shut it down and they stop where they stop and they're done for the day, and that's the end of it. Then they go home and spend their time with their family. It seems like to me those shops are actually the most successful shops because they're well-rounded. They do what they do. They have structured hours, and that's the end of it. Another thing that I was thinking about the other day, I was talking to Josh Brooks, and I'm not saying that Josh Brooks is doing this. I'm just saying we discussed it. It's always been almost common knowledge in the motorcycle industry that motorcycle shops are open Tuesday through Saturday. Typically, Tuesday through Friday, it's from like 9 a.m., 10 a.m. till 6 or 7 p.m. And then on Saturdays, it's like 9 a.m. till 3 p.m. And then they're off every Sunday and every Monday. Now, that's been the way it's pretty much been the whole time. And that's because most of your customers are going to be off on Saturday. Well, when I was talking to Josh Brooks about it the other day, I was like, man, I think when you're in such a huge custom market where that's going to be 75% of your business, you can work Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, put in a solid 8-hour day, take an hour lunch, and go home and not work weekends at all. Use your weekends to go out to, ride your bikes and, spend some time with your customers and their bikes. And doing that because you're just a custom shop. A lot of the shops, like my good friend, Mr. Robert Osborne over at Osborne Cycles in Pasadena, or actually at South Houston, he still adheres to the old way of doing things, but that works for his shop. But I do know this, when it's quitting time, it's quitting time. He leaves. He gets what he needs to get done. He stops at a certain time and he goes home. But he's there Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. When it's time for him to take a vacation, he takes a vacation. He lets his customers know, hey, this is it. This is what's going to happen. And he does phenomenal work. He does really good work. There's always crunch time at rally time. There is no AT hours. Well, and that's very true. Mr. Miller, I agree with you 100%. But the reality is there's always going to be a crunch time. That's never going to go away, especially in the custom world, because people want what they want and they're willing to pay for what they get. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. At Yaffe's, we work from 6 to 2:30 Monday through Friday. Paul doesn't give a shit about the after work or the weekend crowd. Well, Mr. Yaffe's also been in business for what, 30 something years now. So he's got everything for himself pretty set up, pretty good. Food always comes up. Food always does come up, especially if you're with Lucky 7. There's never enough time in a day, let alone a week, but absolutely right. Make time for family. Yeah, you got to, man. You got to make time for the family. So, man, I'm switching gears again on you guys, man. Has anybody heard what in the actual hell is going on with Lucky 7? I think they opened up one in Cape Coral, Florida. Now they're opening up one in Waco. And I heard that they're thinking about opening up one in Chicago. And hopefully sometime in the future, they're looking to go up to the northern East Coast. I mean, is this guy going to take over America? I mean, there's 52 states. How many, like in Texas, there's 3 of them. I think there's 3 Lucky 7s in Texas. That's because we're so goddamn big. You know any good seat builders? I can't get mine to come to the shop. Oh my God. Josh did not say that to me. Josh, Mr. Brooks, I have heard your seat builder is very, very good, but he's an extreme prima donna, man. That's just what I heard about the guy. He said never in Chicago. He said never in Chicago. What do you mean he said never in Chicago? Louis Bailey said he actually wanted to open one in Chicago. I think he said it last week or the week before. He definitely said he wanted to open one in Chicago. Yeah, I remember too. Where in Chicago? Okay, Marsha, don't give me lying. For the longest time, I thought Chicago was a state. I didn't realize it was a city inside of Illinois. That's because Chicago's so flippin' infamous. You know, it's awesome up there from what I hear. I know Chi South is up in Chicago. Great people up there. But anyway, my whole point is that it just seems like to me, man, Lucky 7 is really getting out there. He can't hit all 50 states. He already tried Arizona. That's a true statement, Logan. He did. I forgot all about I think Arizona was the very first one that he actually branched out with. But, you know, he's building a reputation for quality work. He's also building a reputation for getting things done. And let's face it, he's building a brand. Another thing, if you guys, for those that haven't been watching me for the last 4 years, one thing I've always said is I don't think you can get rich building bikes, but you can damn sure get rich off of a logo right there. I don't even sell my t-shirts, but if I did sell my t-shirts, I don't know who all would be interested in buying them, but I make my t-shirts myself. My hats I get made by a company because I don't have an embroidery machine, which I'd love to have an embroidery machine, but you know, it is what it is. But once you build a brand and you get that going, you can legitimately get rich off of a brand. And I think Louis is one of those people that actually he understood the assignment. And as you can tell, I watch TikTok because that's what happens, you know. But I think the fact that he's doing it, and I don't know any of his business plans, I don't know any of his inner dealings with anybody, any of the other Lucky 7s, but I do know one thing: they all hold the same logo. If you're just now watching and you're on my personal page, Kevin Sockwell's personal page, please get off of my personal page and go over to the Grind page and start watching from the Grind page. That way you can get in on all the comments and stuff like that. There's a lot of comments, a lot of people watching right now. So you get in on this side. Oh my God, Alex, are you back to start shit again? But thanks for watching. I enjoy having you on the show. Lucky Blood Custom Cycles. Oh my God, I got to put that up on the show. Oh, We're under a gag order in Chicago. That's funny. I do not know where in Illinois. Oh my God, Uncle Bruno, you hit the nail on the head right there. Lucky 7 Cameroon. And for you guys that do not know, y'all have got to go over and check out Mr. Ringo Eric. I can't even say his last name. Uncle Bruno, will you please go copy and give me a link to his page, please? Mr. Eric's page. Mr. Cahill's in the house. Chicago sells pitch free bulletproof vest with each purchase of a chopper. Okay, now hello. I'm glad to see you finally made it here, Mr. Baird. Me no speaks no English. Oh my God, Josh Brooks, it's funny. So again, for all you people watching on my personal page, Kevin Sockwell's page, please go over to the Grind page and watch the show from the Grind so you can get in on all these comments and stuff like that. If you're on my personal page, you're not going to be able to see all the comments and the people watching. Second thing up, share the video right now. We'll get more people on the show, more interactions. It's a good deal. Lucky. I love it. What's up, Mr. Austin Swindle? I am most of the time. Yes, that's right. You are. But anyway, so my whole point is that I think Louis understood the assignment. I think Louis understood. He got to a point. He got so busy where he's at. That he realized opening up multiple shops in multiple cities could be a good thing. And from what I'm seeing, man, he is running with it. What's up, Mr. Mike Maines? Thanks for watching, brother. I'm at the Chiefs versus Chargers game. Right on. I'm going to have to go for the Chiefs. I'm just saying. But anyway, so when you do that, the way that it works out is you end up building a brand over the bike builds. Now, I did hear the other day, and I heard it through a little birdie, that he actually had a conference, like a Zoom type call with all of the current Lucky Sevens, going over things, talking about things, trying to let everybody know, hey, look, if you're part of Lucky 7, there's a reputation to uphold. I don't know if it was about pricing. I don't know if it was about quality of work, how you teach, how you take care of your customers. But the whole point is how many other shops are having to have conference calls with multiple cities and multiple states because their brand is in that state building bikes. So what's up, Mr. Steve Allen? Stephen Allen, I should say. Austin Swindle has already done 10 quotes in the past 2 days. He's a busy man. Well, that's what we're looking for. No, PJ had a conference call. It was PJ that had the conference call. Okay, well, that's all good. Goddamn 10 quotes in the past 2 days. Man, that Lucky 7 Waco, Texas, starring David Koresh. You did, Jesus Christ. That's freaking hilarious. But anyway, back to that. When you have a situation where you have one shop that's branching out the way they're branching out, all you can do, man, is wish them the best. And I know Louis travels so much that there's always an opportunity. He's just going to show up and, at any of them at any time. Has anybody seen Louis Bailey tonight? Has anybody seen PJ? Has anybody seen Brian Barber? I mean, where are those people at? They're not watching. Where's Scotty Roberts? Why isn't Scotty Roberts watching? I know it's Lowe's birthday, but I figured they'd still be watching. Eric needs help having stickers with his logo to sell over here. Who's got the hook up on stickers? Mr. Dan Juban hit the nail on the head. Rockin' Monkey. Rockin' Monkey is amazing. They have some kick-ass abilities to make some really cool stickers and stuff of that nature. He's in Chicago looking for that new shop. Like I said, we are going to need to find a new seat builder very soon if you don't get your ass to the shop. Well, hold on just 2 seconds. Now, how do I know to go to the shop if no one's called me and said, "Hey, Kevin, we got a couple seats. Come take care of it"? I did not know that. I knew of one, and you're goddamn Skippy. I won't be there this weekend because it's my son's birthday and we have plans. But maybe I can come out there Sunday if someone's going to be there. How about this? How about you give me a key to the shop and I can just come out there Sunday? How about that? What's up, Mr. Moose? There you are, freaking Louie. Sorry, guys, we are at our Christmas dinner for the shop tonight. Excuse me. But where was my invitation? I didn't get no invitation. Well, I see how it is. I'm down here. Everybody else is up here. Anyway, but yes, Josh, I will come out there Sunday. Sunday is for the family. Practice what you preach. Fridays are my family time. But I consider you guys family, so I'll tell you what, I'll see you Sunday. Kevin Sockwell, you're still on probation from your I can't even argue with that, Austin. You're yes, and I know my referrals have kind of sucked here lately, but I'm sorry. All I can do is try to help people, mix with people, and make things happen. But as Josh will tell you, sometimes things just don't mix, and it is what it is. Speaking of that, has anybody seen Patrick Cooper? I don't see him on here tonight. Is he in the house? Patrick, are you in the house? If you're in the house, man, leave us a comment, brother. Joshua Brooks, and that referral never called like you told him to. That one referral was waiting on you to call him. We even discussed that. But anyway, you're building a brand. God, Austin. Louis gonna be putting on that winter weight after all these shop dinners. No shit, right? So I guess I'm just gonna have to handle business. All right. So if anybody's gonna be at the shop Sunday, Austin, you got my cell phone. Josh, you got my cell phone. Somebody text me if someone's gonna be at the shop Sunday, and I'm gonna head over there Sunday. I do need to get over that. I sent invites to all the people you're looking for, Kevin. Well, some of them just popped up. I don't know where Brian and them are at, but but we were able to fix the computer. He goes, no, we aren't. God dang it, man. We're not going to be there. Shit. Oh, geez. Second miscommunication I've heard tonight. We work Monday through Saturday. Sunday is family day. Every time I talk to Louis Bailey, he's eating. Josh, I feel you, brother. So I guess what I need to do is I need to make my Saturdays, you know what? I might have to just get up early Saturday. Is there a seat there for me to do? Do I need to bring fiberglass and stuff? Just text me, Josh. Just text me. But anyway, so, oh, he woke. Anyway, so Louis, yeah, he definitely gonna be putting on that winter weight after all these shop dinners. Yeah, that's one thing Louis is good at, and this is not a put down. It's not a put down at all. Louis loves to take care of his employees via food. Pan is already glassed. Waiting on. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Then I'm gonna get up. I'll set the alarm clock, and I will get up Saturday morning, and I will haul ass over to the shop. I'm probably going to get up around 7:30 or 8 a.m., have some coffee, and haul ass. I have to be back home by 2 o'clock because, like I said, it's my son's birthday party. We're going to go roller skating, and I will go live with some roller skating videos on Saturday, so be looking for it. It's going to be good. We will be there at 10. Okay. Well, then I will be there between 10 and 10:30 to make sure we will handle some business. We're going to discuss a little business, if you know what I mean. But man, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm so excited that Josh Brooks has opened up Lucky 7 Houston. I just know there's some amazing things going to be coming out of that shop. I will tell you, everybody, right now, I am working on a brand new Road King to sell. It's going to be pimp. Yes, you will be able to get it at Lucky 7. I'm just working on it right now, and it takes time to develop something from scratch. But for those that are in the know, I've been talking about doing this thing ever since I found out Lucky 7 was coming to Houston. I decided I am going to be a part of that team to one degree or another. And I want to get over there and start making some parts. I have intentions of making Road King to sell. I think there's going to be 2 different ones. I have intentions of making custom floorboards and custom shift linkages. Just letting you guys know. Waiting till you see the middleweight that's in progress. Oh, I know, Josh. I believe you me, buddy. I have no doubt that the shit coming out of Lucky 7 Houston is going to be phenomenal. He should be feeding them Adderalls. Oh my God, Alex. Cheese and crackers. Louis Bailey, cheap AF if he only buying food for his guys. Plus, that's taking their ambition and flushing it down the shitter for the rest of the day. That's not true. That's not true. That's not the only thing he buys for those guys. That's not the only thing he does for everybody. But anyway, so it is what it is. He should be giving them Adderall. That's so funny. That's so funny. So I do have a question for everybody. We're still a relatively small show. What do you guys think about either starting a GoFundMe account or starting a Kickstarter so that next year we can make sure to have more money to make the show better, do the documentary better, and get everything better? Hey, fuckers, hold on. I got to finish this tomahawk steak Louis Bailey just shoved my way. Yeah, he shoved it your way, Brian. He's a super fan. God damn it, I lost my train of thought. Oh, starting up the Kickstarter, because there's some things that we want to do. Plus, we're actively looking right now. I'm putting together to 2022 sponsorship packages. You will, and unfortunately, I don't want to. I hope we don't lose any sponsors that we currently have, but all of the sponsors, I need to get with everybody and make sure that y'all are gonna jump in for the 2022 national build off. But I'm also going to be looking for more sponsors. I need to get with, and let me put this out there for you. So for everybody, I need to get with Mr. Shannon Fleischman to get his introduction video and his exit video. He knows what I'm talking about. I need to get an introductory and an exit video from Andrew Torres. I need to get the introduction videos and stuff from Louis Bailey at Lucky 7. I need to get video footage from Lonnie Rebels. As soon as I get those 4 people's video footage, I can hurry up and Earl will be able to finish the documentary. Now, there is a little bit more footage we would need from David Covington, a little more footage we could get from James Ozzie, a possible little more footage from Mike and the guys over at Convict. I will tell you guys this, man, it is going to be the bomb. And I'm telling you, if you wait around and you wait and don't send that stuff in, when you finally do see the documentary, you're going to wish you had put it in there. Lucky 7 will sponsor, and you will have to put us on that banner where all the Little Grind logos go and replace with Lucky 7. Josh Brooks, you still need footage from I can't say that name, Josh. I want to, but I can't say that name because they will sue me. But y'all can say his name. Say his name. Say his name. Say his name. I can't say his name, but I cannot control the comments on my lives. So I can't control them. So what's said is said. My bad. He said I loved Earl Hopkins did that package show up today. I don't know what that means. Again, if you want me to wear your apparel on the show, please mail me your apparel. Just send me a message on either the Grind page or send me a message on my personal page. And I wear an extra large shirt. I wear snapback ball caps or fitted hats. The medium or the large, extra large fitted hats. There you go. Uncle Bruno, I have a banner coming your way. We've discussed it. I need to get that banner to you. Lucky 7 Fort Worth, I have your banner. It's coming your way. Lucky 7 Houston, I have your banner coming your way. I'll bring it Saturday when I come out there. He said schmedium. Anyway, PJ Orlando passed me the cheesecake. Oh my God. Do not eat the cheesecake, Brian. Stephen Allen, your package from Hogworks Custom Cycles will be delivered tomorrow. I was looking for it today. I wanted to wear it today. Can I get an old one, Kevin Baird? Okay, so let me look at this. Let me think for 2 seconds. So the available banners that I have, 1, 2, those 2 banners are spoken for. 3, that banner spoken for. So the only 2 banners that I have left right now are the autograph banners from the first 6 biker build-offs. Kevin Baird, I will get you a banner. And just to let you guys know, if you want a banner like this one back here behind me, a 4 foot by 4 foot banner is $75. And that includes shipping and everything. So if you want one, all you got to do is tell me, send it to, PayPal me the money, friends and family, please. Send it friend and family. And I will mail you a 4 foot by 4 foot, The Grind biker build off banner. If you want it autographed, I'll autograph it. I don't have no issues with that. I'm pretty sure I can send it to some of the other builders or people, but it is what it is. Well, why would I have to wear it backwards? There's no reason to wear it backwards. It reads perfect. It'll be cool. But yeah, I'll wear the fucking shirt however you want me to wear it, Kenny. Just send it on. Get those Christmas presents ordered. Anyway, so I'm letting you guys know we do have the 4 foot by 4 foot Grind banners that if you want one, message me and we'll take care of it. We are some sad fuckers all sitting at Saltgrass on our phones watching your ass. Speaking of ass, Brian, just saying. It's on the back. Okay, I get it. Yeah. So yeah, Kenny, I will wear it backwards then. I can crisscross that shit. Yeah, I'll do that, no problem. Anyway, so like I said, we have t-shirts for sale, and I will be getting those out this weekend. So Gary Dubois, what I used to do back in the day is if you're going to do an order and someone's going to send you parts to get chromed, tell them to put a t-shirt in there. Tell them to put the stickers inside there when they send them to you. Dude, I have a blanket that my wife made me for Christmas 2 years ago, which the blanket is amazing because it's got all of the dealers that I used to do seats for. It's got all concert t-shirts on it. It's got some really cool t-shirts that are very personal to me on this blanket. So man, get as many company t-shirts as you possibly get. I would also like to get a care package with hats, t-shirts, stickers, all kinds of stuff. I'd like to put something together and send it to Cameroon for Eric over at EMF Custom Choppers in Cameroon. How cool would it be to see your apparel in Africa or South Africa, I should say, or North Central? I forget where he's at, but I'd like to put some stuff like that together. So if you could either reach out to Uncle Bruno or myself, we will get you the address to mail it to, and then we're going to put everything together, and I want to ship that stuff out to him. If anybody on this show, watching this show, is good at international travel, man, please reach out to Eric. He is dying to come to the rally, Galveston rally, for the next build off this next year in 2022. He would love to come. I would love to see him come over here. I think it would just blow his mind. I would love to send you some apparel. Cahill's Barbecue opening March 22, Magnolia, Texas. It would be awesome to get some of y'all to ride out and do some kind of charity or bike show. Dude, Kevin, you got my cell phone number. Call me. We can make that shit happen. I promise you we can make that shit happen. That would be a really great idea. For all you other guys, somebody needs to reach out to Mr. Eric Contreras and Ulysses Contreras over at Powerhouse and get those guys involved. I would like to see Powerhouse enter the 2022 National Biker Build-Off. I'd love to see that. Where are you at? I live right off Decker Prairie. Kevin Cahill, Josh Brooks is asking you, where are you at? Because Josh Brooks, the owner of Lucky 7 Houston, lives off of Decker Prairie. I used to live by Decker Prairie too back in my mid-teenage years, 16, 17 years old, just letting you know. But anyway, for all of those that are still watching, man, I appreciate the number's pretty damn high. If you're watching from my personal Facebook page, please go over to the actual grind page and like and follow and share the grind page, and be sure to hit the little thing that sends you notifications, because I go live every Thursday night. And yes, I do interviews. So getting interviews around the holidays is typically kind of hard, but I know there's a couple of people that I need to get some interviews from. Kevin Cahill, send me the shirts, get with me. We can do whatever, you know, damn good and well, I'll wear your shirts and your hats and stuff on this show. You know, I will. Do you think so, Alex? Do you really think it would be that? I don't think so. I don't think that at all. What I do think is they would bring a lot of pressure. Not saying they wouldn't win, but I don't think it would be a wash. I think it would be pretty badass, though. As far as people, the judging, I'm pretty sure it's not 100% confirmed, but I'm pretty sure we've got 3 judges locked in. I would like to get either Steve Wisniewski or Eric Warren to be the 4th judge. I'm just saying. Those guys do some amazing paint work and stuff. So if they don't end up entering the show, maybe Eric or Steve Wisniewski can actually come down and be a judge for next year. Just saying. I know Eric is actually very interested in being in the build-off. So I'm not saying he is. I'm not saying he is not. Nothing about that. I'm just saying. We've had conversations. Like, follow, share the Grind Biker Build-Off. Jason Stillman said, can also go to Urban Rides Magazine and hit the grind tab. Hell to the yeah. You ever seen one up close asking for a friend? He did not just say that. Josh Brooks, well, I'm not so sure about that. Facts. All I know is that whoever gets in next year, I know there's 7 people that have already reached out to me. I'm just saying, but you guys know as well as everybody else, just because there's 7 people saying they want to get in on this motherfucker, it doesn't mean it's going to happen. I am going to start talking more about it at January 1st. I will say this. I think, I'm not sure yet, but I think I'm going to leave the registration open until May. Now, the only reason I say I'm going to leave the registration open until May is because most all of the builders didn't even get started building the bikes until May. So even though you can officially start your build off January 1st, we may end up getting people. Did you not just say that, Josh Brooks? Anyway, we ended up getting some extra people towards the end, but I do know that I would like to have about 20 builders this year is what I'm looking at getting. Now, for those that are a little challenged mathematically, if we have 20 builders, that's $50,000. Just letting you guys know, 50 grand. Now, I did hear from somebody else that my show was not the largest amount of money that's been out there. I heard there was a show out there that paid $30,000 in cash. But I'll say this, it wasn't bad for my first one. Had never done this before to hit $25,000 in cash. What did you say, Dan? You said, or sponsorships. Yep. Whoop, whoop. So if anybody was watching last week, y'all got to see David Covington say he is in to be a judge for the 2022. So David Covington will not be competing, but he will be judging. And if you guys don't know, the guys over at Shy South are going to be the ones responsible for picking the Builder's Choice Awards, which means I'm free and clear. I don't have anything to do with it now. So I won't be picking any winners. I'll be there just enjoying the show, just like all the spectators will. But anyway, it's been a good night. Why does my eye look so, this eye right here, why it looks so big, like I'm lopsided eye? Anyway, Juan Sosa should judge. What's he going to judge? The barbecuing? And don't get me wrong, I love Jay Bose. He's a good guy. But I'll tell you what, if I see him again, I'll be asking him, man, why you ain't cooking? Cook me some food. That dude, oh my God, James Watson, I'm here finally. You all safe now. Well, thanks for showing up the last 3 minutes of the show. No, I'm just giving you shit, James. Thanks for showing up at all. I appreciate you. Be sure, guys, hit the share button. Go over to the Grind page, hit the follow, hit the like, and hit the share. You got to do all three. This next year, man, I'm going to try to do some stuff, try to get some stuff happening better to make the show better. As you guys can see, I got my brand new nice backdrop. I'm thinking about buying one of them fancy little halo lights so that I can get the back of this thing better looking. Louis Bailey was here, but they're eating. They're at some steakhouse eating, which is what it is. Juan should enter the cooking contest. He said, "I'll be waiting." But anyway, I appreciate you guys tuning in another Thursday night. Thank God. I got the phone hooked up. I got the Facebook back on. We got everything going. I'm very blessed. I'm very lucky that I got it all back together because I was really, really not looking forward to having to cancel tonight's show. So this coming Thursday night, from what I understand, I will be going live. So because the way Christmas and New Year's and everything lays out, it looks like we're probably not going to miss a show. But let me say this to you right now, right here, up front and loud. If you are a sponsor at the bottom of this page that I give all of you guys your advertisement throughout the show, please get with me before January 1st and let me know if you'd like to sponsor up again this coming year. I always feel horrible when I have to let sponsors go. But just let me know if you want to sponsor up again for 2022. Taurus Andrew hook you up? Not yet, Kenny. I'm waiting on him, but I know he will. I'm not worried about him. I got a good buddy, Lonnie Albrighton. I know who that guy is. I would love to introduce you to Kevin. He's a hot rod builder, bike builder. He's got his own little machine shop in Waller, Texas. I just invited him to the Grind. Appreciate that, Kevin. If I'm not mistaken, I know who Lonnie Albrighton is. I've heard that, or at least I've heard the name. Taylor Top Flight Made. He is busy opening another shop. Yep. Where's the rules on builds for Galveston next year? Okay, Brian, I don't have them completely done yet because this last year so many things happened that I'm actually changing them up. But that's why I was saying I think I'm going to extend the entry this coming year till May 1st. That way people have a solid 4 months to go over the rules, go over the judging criteria, know who your judges are going to be. I'm also going to be doing there's going to be a stand-up, basically poster type thing with each bike. So when you pay your $2,500 to get into the show, the $2,500 goes straight to the pot for the winner. And then there's going to be an additional like $150 to $250, I think it's going to be, to have your custom sign made. I'm also going to make it another documentary. So I will say this, you're going to have to once a month send in videos. If you don't send in your videos once a month, then it could be grounds for disqualification. That's why I'm saying I want to go over all this stuff, and I'm planning on going over the majority of this stuff after Christmas, but before New Year's, because I'm off work from tomorrow. When I get off work at Shell tomorrow, I won't go back until, what is that, the 3rd or the 4th or something like that, for the new year. So I'm going to take that week off. I'm not doing motorcycle seats. I'm not doing nothing. I know I'm going to ride my damn bike, and I'm going to go enjoy my family and enjoy that week between Christmas for myself. I have right now, as we speak, to let everybody know, I still have Dana's 2 slingshot seats I'm working on next week. And that's all I'm working on. And I got my buddy David Huff's seat torn apart. I need to get that one made. And for you guys, let me show y'all this. I don't do a lot of tooled leather seats, but just show you, I just finished this tooled leather seat for a buddy of mine. And as you can see, I did all the lacing. I did everything. A lot of people may not like that, but you know what? I build seats for my customers, and that's what my customer paid me to build. So there you go. Logan Black, if they send videos, they send videos. If not, so be it. Well, that's the whole thing, Logan, is that he goes, shit, you get time off. I wish I did. I will judge barbecue takeoff. But that's the whole thing, Logan, is that you say if they send videos, they send videos. If they don't, they don't. I'm trying to get this to the point that it's actually, you're in it for the money and you're in it for the documentary. Because I know you, Logan, you should be a fucking documentary dude yourself, because your videos are some of the best videos we've seen. But like I said, I'm going to come up with something to where people have to send the videos in. Take it serious. This is a big deal. But anyway, we'll talk more about this next week, people. We'll see you guys next Thursday night. And just you guys take care of each other, man. Share the videos. I appreciate you guys sincerely. Thanks for watching. Tune in next week.